Good morning. It's Brent and Amy Powell, and we have Home Team Powell. We're realtors with Keller Williams Olympic in the North Olympic Peninsula, and it's like 40 something and windy, and my 20 different wind chimes are going off in the background. But anyway, we're here and we're going to tell you about the real estate market and which homes closed this week.
Yeah, so we've had a couple of good conversations with some of our viewers who one is local and one is not so local. But we thought we'd talk this week about the buyer's agency agreement, which as of January 1st will be required for all agents who represent buyers. And it's been around for a couple of years. It hasn't been required until January 1st. Previously, there were two forms of this, Form 41, which
too much information,
and then 41A. So those 41A is going away, so now it's only one form. And if you have
it has been required though for Keller Williams. I've had to submit one every time.
Yeah, so we have one now. So anyway, just
Logan's going to put it up.
Yeah, he'll post it. And so I'm just going to talk about that very briefly. This is an agreement between your agent if you're looking for a home, and it spells out all of the details of what's involved. And so normally you want to put in there the area in which the agent will be representing you. And it's always wise to limit that area. In other words, don't say, I want my agent to represent me in the state of Washington. That's really a bad idea because your agent is only an expert in one particular area, and that's where she lives and works.
Or he.
Or he, yeah. Mostly she's in the moment. But so when you go to a new area, for instance, if you have an agent that is helping you sell your home and you just love her or you love him and they're just great, and they are eager. Real estate brokers are very motivated now. And so, yes, I would be happy to drive 2 hours one way and show you homes. And that's commendable. So more power to them. The problem with that is that they do not know the local resources. They don't know the agents. For instance, we know the agents that tend to underprice, the ones that overprice. We know the local resources. We know the inspectors that are good, the ones that are not. And so you want to get a local inspector. We've had people wanting us to travel to another city, and we've tried it. It just does not work. So,
and you tell Brent likes to talk.
Yeah. So I don't want to spend too much time on this, but we want you to go away with some valuable information. One other thing is that when you're looking at an area, a lot of people tend to call the listing agent. And in the past, Washington State has allowed dual agency. It still is legal in our state.
And what does that mean?
That means that the listing agent can also be your buyer's agent. That's really not a good idea, and we are being advised by the Washington Association of Realtors lawyer, Annie Fitzsimmons, that there's all kinds of liability and potential for lawsuits on that, so we no longer will do a dual agency. So you don't really want to call the listing agent because the agent that you have in that area, your agent, knows every bit as much, should, about that home as the listing agent, if the listing agent has done their due diligence in presenting all of the information required by the law. So,
and a thought to ask yourself is, if you were suing somebody, would you want to employ the attorney for the other side? You can't represent both sides equally.
Yeah, you're getting divorced. You don't want one attorney representing both.
It's not legal.
Yeah.
It's not legal in California for a realtor to do both sides. It is in Washington for now. I can see that ending.
Yeah, it's going away. So one other thing is all of you who are looking at perhaps relocating in Washington State, we would love to represent you. So I walked into a store yesterday, and the gentleman there says, I know you. And I said, oh, how do you know me? He said, we were watching your videos, and that was great. We just got so much information. Then we bought our house about 9 months ago. not from us. So I don't know if they called the listing agent or what. So it's like, we actually do this for sort of a selfish reason. We like helping you, but we like some business too, because this is how we make our living. So
we're not just that. We're not that nice.
yeah. So anyway, okay, let's get going here with these.
All right.
I'm blah-blahing
Okay,
enough.
and then at the end, I will talk a little bit about the neighborhoods. There was a comment just to kind of review the different neighborhoods, and I will talk about that at the end.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so we're starting off in Port Angeles, and the first home that sold this last week, and these arranged, as Amy said, from lower price to higher price, is on West 6th Street. That's west to us. And originally priced and sold at $289,000. Has one bedroom. It looks like kind of a small place. Wow. One bedroom, one full bath, 3 days on the market, built in 1918.
Whoa.
With 432 square feet. This is a cabin.
That's smaller than our little
Yeah, it makes
alley house.
ours look like a castle.
Yeah.
Standard lot of 0.16 of an acre. It does have salt water and mountain view.
Okay, neighborhood-wise, what would you call that?
That's a mixed neighborhood. West has.
Well, they want a name. I think it's more like Shane Park area.
Okay.
We'll call it Shane Park.
Yeah, she knows these things. I just. Okay, you're next.
The second house is on Pierce Road. This is in the country. Listed for $374,950. It sold for $390,000. $15,050 over asking. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 5 days on the market, going quick. Built in 1995 with 1,288 square feet on a little over an acre and a territorial view. And this one is a manufactured.
Yeah, this neighbor is mixed neighborhood. They have manufactured, and we have a friend who lives on Pierce Road on a very nice home that he just remodeled. So it's kind of see all kinds of homes there.
I'll keep my.
Okay, the next one is on Willow Lane, and I don't know where Willow Lane is. Do you?
I think it's out by the winery.
Yeah.
That we would Harbinger.
Okay.
Somewhere out there.
It's somewhere that we don't quite know where it is. Willow Lane, priced at $389,000 and sold at $391,000, $2,000 over. This is a manufactured home. Has 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 4 days on the market, built in 2023, like brand new.
3 days,
Wow.
4 days.
1,551 square feet, quarter of an acre with territorial view.
Nice. South Bean Road.
Yeah, we know where Bean is.
This is in the Fairmont. We'll talk
Yes.
about these. Fairmont area.
Yeah.
There's a little motel and lousy restaurant there.
Out by the, no, honey, the restaurant's gotten better.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Listed for $499. It sold for $463. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 82 days on the market. Built in 1963 with 2,742 square feet on just over an acre with a mountain view.
Awesome. And that's all for Port Angeles for this week. Now we're going to Sequim, and this is on Timberside Lane. Originally listed for $389,950, sold for $390,000, 50 over.
I didn't even get him a bag at Safeway.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even buy dinner for that. But anyway, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 day on the market. Somebody really wanted that.
Boy, things are going quick.
Built in 1976 with 1,290 square feet on 1.18 acres, territorial view.
Cool. The second house in Sequim is on Knapman, Knapman Road, listed for $395, and that's what it sold for. I can get back to that page. In 3 days, it has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, built in 1976 with 1,104 square feet on .14, so a small lot in Sequim. No view.
Okay, so this is a home that looks like it was sold through a different MLS because we only have the information, and it says for comparison only. So we don't know the details so much on this one, but it was listed and sold at $400,000. It's in Sunland, And Sunland is really a nice development north of downtown Sequim, about 1.5 miles. And there's all kinds of properties, and most of them abut a very nice golf course. So it's a wonderful place to stay, a lot of walking neighborhoods, friendly neighborhoods. So
It was probably for sale by owner.
yeah, it could have been for sale by owner.
Yeah.
So 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths, built in 1978 with nice size, 2,539 square feet on 0.20 of an acre, and they have mountain view.
All right, the next one is on River Road. It was listed for $549 and it sold for $470. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 162 days on the market, built in 2023. Wow. This one's a manufactured also. It had 1,848 square feet, little over an acre.
Yeah.
Territorial view.
Okay, River Road is south of downtown Sequim, across the freeway, and it runs in general proximity to the Dungeness River. So the next one is on Hammond in Sequim, listed for $499,000, sold for $520,000, $21,000 over. 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, built in 1959, and it has 1,988 square feet on a little under 1/3 of an acre with mountain view.
Nice. Nice. I don't know where Hammond is.
No.
The next one is on Blake Avenue. Blake is near, what's the name of that park? Blake Park? Carrie Blake.
Carrie Blake, yeah.
Yeah, and they have a rock store there.
Yeah, Blake family.
Listed for $569,000, and that's what it sold for. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 3 days on the market, built in 1994 with 1,882 square feet on 1/4 of an acre. And see remarks, I don't know, you see the park, I don't know what else you would see.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
blowing all over.
next one is on Atterbury. Atterbury runs parallel to the freeway and is just south of downtown Sequim in west. And this one was on originally priced at $649,000, sold for $625,000. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 35 days on the market, built in 1930. And it has 1,986 square feet on 9.12 acres with a saltwater view.
Okay, the next one's on the tongue twister road of Lotzengazelle. I don't know.
Nobody knows that.
Nobody knows how to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
although I met the guy that has that last name. I think he knows.
Lotzengazelle?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder what it means.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was listed for $749,950, and it sold for $740. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 19 days on the market, built in 2003 with 1,931 square feet on 0.8 of an acre, and that one has a saltwater view. And
All
coming
right.
in last.
Bringing it home.
Alrighty.
This is on Baker View Drive. And looks like it's sitting up a little bit, pointed toward the water because they can see it. And $995,000 original asking, and sold for $850,000. That's $145,000 less. And it has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1/2 bath, 130 days on the market. And a nice size, boy, 2,626 square feet. And they have 19.92 acres, saltwater and mountain view.
Nice.
Yeah, nice area.
Probably a little dated, but hey.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to talk about the neighborhoods in Port Angeles only. We are in Lower Cherry Hill. Lower meaning below 8th Street to the water. Then there's Upper Cherry Hill to Lawrenson. Then we have the west side. I would call that anywhere from A Street over, wouldn't you? A to I.
No, I call anywhere from the other side of the bridge is the west side.
Okay.
Then there's between the bridges.
Yeah, that would be A. Gales Addition. Gales Addition is in my book, the sleeper community that will someday have nice homes.
Get gentrified.
Yeah, it doesn't have the city septic system, sewer system.
Part of it does.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody steal a bulldozer over there?
Yeah, it made national headlines. They bulldozed the lady's house because she was a hoarder. Anyway, I think it's still just
It was
a
the
lot.
other guy when you're talking
Criminal.
about. Yeah,
he was
the
a
other
bad
guy. Yeah, went on a rampage
There's
with
a few over there, but
with a
that's where I would buy if I was going to have rentals.
Yeah, he's in prison now, but he got a hold of it. I thought like D8
Oh, that
cat.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had some grievance with some
He
neighbors.
attacked somebody with a
Similar
bulldozer.
to Killdozer in
Yeah,
Colorado.
yeah. So he was
I don't know.
knocking down their
You
garages
ever
and
saw that documentary?
yeah.
Crest Haven, that's just below the college, to the north of the college. It's on the hill. It's really nice homes. View close into town. Let me see. Pine Hill is to the west of us, and there are two bridges. It's the area between, it's only two streets, Pine Street and Cedar Street. It's a reasonably priced starter home area,
Yeah.
wouldn't you say?
Yeah, a lot of
Unless you're towards the north end, which is nice views.
yeah.
Fairmont is over where that one house was that
Mm-hmm.
I talked about. There's a restaurant and motel near there. Peabody Heights. Do you know where Peabody Heights is?
Is that down in?
Heights.
No, where is it?
That wouldn't be low.
Yeah.
That would be high.
Okay.
I think that's like between 8th and Lawrence and over where Rick's house
Are you
is.
just making these up?
No. The hospital area has no name. The hospital area. Viewcrest.
Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead.
I'm testing. That's over by the tractor store now.
Oh yeah.
Above that
Yeah.
is-
Okay.
I mean, does this help any?
Try to highlight these different areas.
Yeah, we'll try to make known.
Black Diamond.
Well, I'm just sticking with the city.
Okay.
Shane Park, we had one today from that area. Anyway, another option is go to nextdoor.com, and they have like little newsletters for each of these different sections. And then you can know as much as I do, because that's where I went.
Okay, so just a little note of interest is that we are going to take a 1-week break because our producer and his bride are finally going on their official honeymoon. They got married several months ago, and so they're going back to some familiar stomping grounds in Colorado, and going to spend a week up in the mountains. So we will not have a video next week because Logan is the guy that edits it, puts it together.
Will we
does-
have a video from there? Will you make one for Winter Park?
Yeah, I think we might do like a montage of.
Yeah,
We'll have a montage for you to look at.
French, that's French, isn't it? Montage.
We.
Vous avez un montage. Semaine.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Okay, I used to speak. I actually never spoke French. I thought I did until I talked to people who actually spoke French. I realized, no, that's one language I don't speak. Well, hey, hope you have a great week. Sun is out today, and we'll look forward to seeing you back in 2 weeks.